Vincent landed running. Pure States moving around with Sacred Blues. Into the first turn they go. Mr. Fitz, green sleeves and cap, is slotting in 3 lengths off them. Antigonus to the rail. Karoo Lark. The pace seems decent past the 1,000-metre marker. Ralph the Rascal's in the yellow, about 7 lengths off the leaders. Cabinet Shuffles on the outside, tread swiftly. Chavoots in the green toward the inside. Go Man Go escorts him. Then we have Hail Columbia, Born to Perform. Sacred Blues is now moving up on the outside, goes on a neck. Vincent at the rail, the blue cap, hunted through by Pure State. Mr. Fitz, one out and back on the outer. Karoo Lark's between them. Cabinet Shuffles further back, Antigonus. Ralph the Rascal's in the yellow. Tread swiftly, Go Man Go. Chavoots got about 7 to make up. Greet the judge and crowd, 400 metres to go. Mr. Fitz is moving up under the hands at the 300-metre marker. Green sleeves and cap of Mr. Fitz. Karoo Lark's on the outside, Cabinet Shuffle. Tread swiftly's running on, Ralph the Rascal. Mr. Fitz, though, still has 3 parts of a length to spare. Tread swiftly's coming late on the inside, gonna grab. Tread swiftly from Mr. Fitz. Go Man Go and Cabinet Shuffle. Number 9, Tread Swiftly, gets hold of Mr. Fitz inside the distance. Mr. Fitz moved up, full of running at the 300, but Tread Swiftly will come home best of all. Tread Swiftly is for Jill and Marius Mostard. Himmel and Arder stud. Once again, Peter Muscat and Donovan Dillon to the fore. Go Man Go gets 3rd. Cabinet Shuffles done enough for 4th. Karoo Lark, Born to Perform. Ralph the Rascal, that is the tote favourite. Number 3, Chavoot. Mr. Fitz, green sleeves and cap, absolutely cruising at the 300-metre marker. Tread swiftly, the rider's already asking for maximum, but Mr. Fitz had a length to spare, and now Tread Swiftly throws down his best challenge. Mr. Fitz still hands and heels. Now the stick comes out, and Tread Swiftly plays fetch, and fetch he does as they get to the line. Tread Swiftly puts his hooves in the right places. Back to the studio.
Well, Tread Swiftly has come through to win race number 4. Himmel and Arder stud, the breeders of the son of What a Winter. Nice to have Jill and Marius Mostad on course. Muscat and Dillon will team up for their second winner this afternoon at Hollywoodbets, Greyville, and a superb performance from this horse, number 9, Tread Swiftly. The gentleman that takes care of him has done an outstanding job. Tapiso, well done, my man. Outstanding. Your horse looked good. And your horse won well. 1,000 Rand Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Congratulations. Well done, Tabiso. Donovan, yep, you know, the way things are going these days between yourself and Muscat and whoever else you're riding, you're high on confidence. Well done on that.
Thanks, Adis.
This horse, you know, you seem like you had one horse to beat turning to the straight and a horse that you know as well.
Yes, yeah.
In Mr. Fritz, but he seemed to find a better gear at the death.
Yeah, he did. He looked to come up for a little bit of air, and he realized there was still another horse to chase down, and I let him sort of edge just slightly to get to him, and he slid on by, and he won a good race.
On his last 2 starts, you know, he was threatening to win, and he's always been a solid horse for the yard.
Yeah, definitely. I think his last start he was in need of the run a little bit, but he ran up in a competitive handicap. He ran up very close, and he's come on leaps and bounds since that race, and we were quietly confident today with this horse.
Well done, good double thus far.
Thank you very much. Obviously, a big thanks to Marius and Jill, obviously, and then to Pete and the whole team again. Thank you very much for the sport.
Well done, Donovan Dillon. Let's get Peter Muscat in. Peter, we briefly spoke yesterday at Turpentine. You know, you're taking a chance with some horses that you think will be competitive, but that aside, the stable's firing.
Yes, you know, it's a rich vein of form and long may it continue. The horses are all running great races. Yeah, they're in a good space at the moment.
From day one, you thought this type of horse will win his fair share of races. He's now won 4.
Yeah, he's actually probably underachieved just now. I was just saying to Marius, I think his 4-year-old year is probably going to be his best. He's a very laid-back, lazy horse, and he's difficult to get fit. But his comeback run was outstanding, and we've always ridden him forward in the past. Riding him back, I think, is probably the right way to go. It takes me a long time to learn these things, but he's got a devastating turn of foot, which he showed today, and I don't think it's the end now.
You've given your comments, you've done interviews, but we're building up to the main event this afternoon, which is the Model Man Stakes. How's the mood with your horse, who's unbeaten?
He's a quality horse in the making. Obviously done nothing wrong up to now. This is his stiffest test yet, but he has progressed since his impressive win at his last start, and I still maintain he's the horse to beat.
And the stable companion?
He's a lovely horse. He's a very late foal, but he's progressing quickly and catching up quickly. His work is high class as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved as well.
So we're talking about Quasi for sure and Conquer the Enemy in the Model Man Stakes. But long may the hits continue, Peter. Outstanding job.
Thank you very much, and obviously huge thanks to Hollywood again.
Okay, Jill is going to represent Jill and Marius Mostert. Always lovely. What a pleasure to bump into Jill. They continue to support the game in a big way. Jill, I mean, this horse has brought you guys a lot of joy.
Yes, he has. And I must just mention one person, Ravi, thank you. Ravi Padiachi was partners with us.
Yes.
And we bought him out. So I just want to say, Ravi, thank you so much.
He's now on 4, so, you know, he's a horse that always gives off his best.
No, he does, and I believe he's still got a lot more in the tank.
And Marius and yourself still loving the game?
Oh, yes. We actually just had our first foal born this morning.
Yes.
A lovely legislate filly by Jet and Tumbi, a Jet Master, and she's a big girl. So
apologies about the arm, Jill. It looks sore, and I hope this just eases the pain a bit.
It does ease the pain a bit, but I just got to start learning not to whip Marius too much.
Jill, to yourself and Marius, all the best.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
Lovely. Tread Swiftly has come through to win race number 4.